Okay, welcome back to the Blueprints. We are on day 4. We've not been very successful in reaching the antechamber. We haven't gotten very far, regardless. Yeah, we discovered some things. I have my handy little notebook with me, my handy dandy notebook, and let's explore. Let's jump right in. Corridor is always left unlocked. Spare room or the breaker box. Well, we might as well get the breaker box out of the way. It's a dead end, but we're still early on. Let's turn the keycard system off already. Guess I'll turn the garage on. Because it did mention we found car keys and that the car would be in the estate. So I imagine that the garage must be on. Hallway provides multiple or just a pantry because we can go right. Let's go pantry because it gives us coins. We get an apple +2. Nice. Some coins. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. We can do the storeroom, just collect some items really early on. As long as we have one hallway left. And let's go here now. Now we have to make sure that we can actually go in. So that doesn't... Well, we can do the parlor, because that also gives us some items. Quite difficult. Oh, there's an apple here. Good. Right, we do the truth. One truth, one lie, one whatever. You are in the parlor. That's true. This box is empty. We don't know if that's true. The blue box is true. That is also true. So that's false. He says it's empty, so it's full. Easy. Excellent. The nook is going to be less of a waste of doorways, so let's do that. And will give us a key. We're good on keys and gems for now. Observatory is really our only option, because the others are dead end. It needs a gem. We'll get an extra star. Oh, we can immediately look. That's awesome. The twins. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Oh, okay. Should we just go and open them? Yeah, let's do that. We might get some items that are useful. Let's just hope the next one isn't locked. The trunk is locked. No, not anymore. 2 keys. Perfect. And another 2 keys. Okay, good call. Cost us a couple of steps, but that's fine. So 2 dead ends. Or the chapel. We'll lose a coin. We can see now if the things are different. So that's still the baffling for caretaker or whatever. Might just be caretaker in general. Top hat lady. Question still in the same spot. Farmer still in the same spot. Yeah, they're all in the same spot still. Yeah. Okay. This is a dead end. This requires 2 gems. Let's go for that, because this gives us another possibility, even if it has 1 dead end. The den is a waste. The kitchen. Kitchen is probably the nicest, but we don't have gems. So let's go for the den. Gives us a gem, and we can still press on. We can do the commissary. We have some coins. I don't know if we'll have enough for the items, but we can do it regardless. Spare room just goes forward. Let's get this in. I feel like we should probably get... Okay, what do we have here? Theatre. Theatre is the with. And bouquet is without. Is that with or without items, maybe? don't know. Right, the only thing we can buy is a gem. Let's buy that right now. Because we might run into the chapel again and lose a coin. This is locked. So let's unlock that. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. Food for sale. It will lead into a dead end eventually, though. But it is... let's try it. Let's try it. Maybe there is an item in here. We can't buy anything currently because we don't have enough coins. But maybe we get a god tier dead end here. Leads to a room of a colour of your choice, but we can't because it's a dead end. So that seems... oh, we can't afford it. Let's get some extra steps in. Guess bedroom. Do we need to enter for the extra steps? Yeah, we do. And gives us a key. Perfect. That is about the billiard room, which we haven't seen yet, I don't think. No, we've not seen it yet. Okay. And we go here. Ooh, keycard door. Oh, thank God, we still have the chapel door. Alright, it's probably a good idea to have 2 doors left at all times. Billiard room. The billiard room has been talked about so much so far, so let's do that. And let's just hope we get a good draw in the next room. Ampersand and hills. Is there a billiard game that we need to play? Oh, it's talked about the... oh, what did it say? It was something about a mathematical game. Okay, so plus, minus, cross, or multiply, divide, division. Plus, minus, multiply, divide. Can we take a dart? No. Can't click anything. Oh. What? What? Okay, and then... okay, 19. And not 1. 19, not 5. Oh, do we multiply? That multiply would be 5. Minus would be 4. Oh, but the plus was in the beginning, so it was on top. So 6 then. Okay. It said, I remember it saying you don't need to know the rules of billiard. Not billiard, darts. I know this would be times 2. That would be 24 if it's pointing to that. So that's not available. So this is 12 divided by 10 is not really... so minus then? So 2. Okay, so the yellow is minus. 11 minus 3 is 8. 2. It's not going to be minus. Times. Times, yeah. Then so probably times. So 2 times 10 is 20. I get it. This is the order of operations. So plus, minus, times. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 15 minus 13 is 2. Times 3 is 6. So this one. Ah, I'm a genius. Ah! Opens electronically powered security doors. Okay, we had a security door, didn't we? But we also turned it off. So... oh, but it was at that... so that doesn't really matter. But we have the keycard now, so let's just go back. Turn it on. Ooh, that means that if we find a security room, we can set it to high. And we can just unlock those doors because we have the keycard without wasting keys on it. That's brilliant. Right, keycard system on. Good. Okay, that's a solid strategy. So we can go through the chapel again, and then through this, because it was right here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, we need to go on. So we need the hallway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. We've noted that down already. It's false, by the way. I don't know if that means that it's just not true or that doors in the east wing are more likely to be locked. Courtyard. We don't have any gems. This is a dead end. We're going for the corridor. We're pretty far into the estate already. We still don't have gems. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Let's go for that, because it has an effect. A useful effect. East Wing Hall. That's the only one with additional corners. So that's a no-brainer. Right, this is going to be dead end. So let's see if we have a fun dead end room that will give us things. Greater chance of finding items in green. Oh, these all require gems. So just a boudoir. It's not a dead end, but it is something. Okay. She got a safe for her birthday, for Christmas, I mean. Wow. Right. Can't play this. That would have been fun if I could play that. Key card is the only thing we have. Oh, the safe. The safe she got for her. We don't know. Oh, but it must be in the... Okay, but it must be in the picture, a clue about that. Can we play this? No, we can't. Okay, so let's see if we can figure this out. I'm guessing it's something to do with colours. The safe itself is red. So what could it possibly mean? I'm assuming we don't have to count the lights, because that's so many. Maybe the baubles. Maybe the presents. But what's the logic? So we have pink and red baubles. One in the back is quite hard to tell. I don't really see anything we could note from this. Right? Because there's so much going on. And I don't see anything that stands out. I can't see the forest for the trees, right? Because the boxes each have a colour. They each have a differently coloured ribbon. Those ribbons have different colours. So there's a blue box with a yellow ribbon, and there's a blue box with a white ribbon. There's a red box with a yellow ribbon, and a red box with a white ribbon. There's a purple box with a red ribbon. There's a yellow box with a blue ribbon. We have a yellow ribbon and a red ribbon on the tree. There's a star as a topper. There's one of those, whatchamacallit, those round circle thingies on the wall. What is it? What are those called again? Holly, whatever. So there's a different number of baubles. But what would be the order of the password, right? So that's the thing I'm struggling with. I see plenty of colours. I see plenty of things that I could count if this is a counting puzzle. But what's the order? There's nothing really that denotes an order in there. So far, the clues have been... I was going to say clear, but... I don't really know what the with or without is supposed to mean yet, either. I'm going to leave this be for a little bit. Let's figure out if we can find the code on another day. Did we have a commissary? Yes, so that means theatre and... Oh my god, I can't read it. Bouquet. Theatres with... Because these were in the past. Okay. Okay, I have no idea. Let's return to this later. I've no idea. Security room. It needs a gem. Oh, shit. We're at a dead end. I can't afford these. Ah, that's a dud again. Do we have a coat room? No. So we can't... Okay. So that's it for today. That's it. Okay. Let's call it a day. We might have more luck tomorrow. I'll need a better way of noting the with and without, because I was like, which day are we on? So I'm going to make a new table in my booklet for that. East facing villa. East wing favoured. Total rooms 21. Rank reached 7. Yeah, because we got all the way there. Steps taken 46. Items found 1. New rooms 5. Okay. Save and continue. Alright, day 5. I'm not sure if we're doing good or bad. I don't know what the pace is for this for most people, because I know about the game. I watched a tiny little bit of someone playing this in the background, so I didn't pay attention to what they were doing. I was just, you know, listening for the background noise of it. So I have no reference on whether or not we are doing well or not. Let's bank on as many corridors as we can, because we've been having dead ends quite a lot. Let's only do a dead end when we can't choose anything else. The trunk is locked. Parlor has been pretty good. Let's go for the parlor again. These are getting really easy as well. The gems are in a box with a true statement. The statement on the blue box is true. 2 of these statements are true. Okay. Okay, so if this one's true, if this one is true, then that's one of the 2. And this would be true because it says the statement on the blue box is true. That would say that gems are in a box with a true statement, meaning that would be false. So that checks out. If this is false, it means this one's false, and it means there's only one other. So it would still be in black. Okay, sorry. That happened very fast in my head. If this one's true, it says 2 of these statements are true. That means that either of these are true and the other is false. The statement on the blue box is true. That would be true if this one is true. So that means this one is false. It says the gems are in a box with a true statement. That would be false. Therefore, it would be in black. If this one's false. 2 of these statements are true. It would mean that there are 2 lies and 1 truth. This is one of the lies. So either of these are a lie. Statement on the blue box is true. That would be false. So that would be false, meaning that would be true. The gems are in a box with a true statement, meaning it would be in black. So either way, it's going to be in this box. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I was going to say get as many openings as possible because we keep running into dead ends. So while I'd like the commissary, we're going to go for the West Wing Hall because it has more options. We want to expand our options as much as we can. Spread gems in each green room, but we don't have any gems or green rooms. So let's not do that. Let's opt for the pantry instead. That will be a waste of that room. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Okay. So this will loop back round. Is there something on there? No, okay. Alright, so this is an excellent room because it loops the other ones around. But we don't need it. We can do a dead end because the only thing it'll give us is entrance hall access, which we already have from the entrance hall, right? We don't need access to the den. We don't need access to the West Wing Hall. This is a bad room regardless. So let's go for the guest bedroom. Get some extra steps in. Perhaps an item. A key, for example. Excellent. Right, we'll loop all the way back. Takes us a little bit extra steps, but we've saved our gems this way. Alright, I'm just going left wall strap, right? The hallway gives us 2. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Could be good. Let's do that. That's the note that we've read 1,000 times over. Okay. Okay, so we've got the passageway again. This one's huge now. I'm not going to redraw because that one's actually well placed because we have access to all of these doors now. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Well, it has 4 hallways though. 4 doors. So let's go with that. And it's a new room. We've not been here yet. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honour. Popular children's writing Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird... Ooh, Swimbird? Is that possible password? Starts with an S. Swimbird? Question mark? Password? Have been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's 2nd time winning the prestigious honour. That previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. That's cut off. Okay. She was no stranger to the public eye, even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary, began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Swimbird authored Never Considered Herself a Success by Gail Hermes, Herald's staff writer. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the colour red, a statement that has been held with much scepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Okay, I'll just write down Red Prince, because we are in a Blue Prince. I don't know what it means. We have some dates. Possible save combos. August 2285, and we'll do January 2786. We can try those at the safe. Did we have... No, it was in the boudoir. Let's go left first. I kind of want to keep the left strat going. Right, what do we have? Power source. This one's new. But we don't have it. Oh, and one is archived. We can't afford these, so we'll have to do this one, but we don't know what it's going to be. It's a breaker box. Alright, do we keep the keycard entry system on or off? Let's keep it off for now. Turn the garage on. Still don't know what this means. Just make them all green. Can't afford this. This is a dead end. We should probably bet on the archived one. And it's a hallway. Okay. So now we can see them all again, or is it still... It's still going to be that. Okay. Hallway has multiple options, so let's go with that. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. It's not true. You're a liar. We can have the Rabbit's Foot here. Let's do that. High chance to get items. And we can check out an item. Retrieve the item. Lucky Rabbit has been returned to you. We'll need a key. Ooh, green rooms do not cost gems to draft, but it will block us off from the antechamber. Oh, we should probably bet on the archived floor plan then. Because this, we can't afford this one. I would have loved that. Let's bet on this one. And it's a dead end. Well, it would have been a dead end either way. We have ivory die. While drafting, you may use the die to roll new floor plans. That would have been lovely to have now. Right, we can still go through the archives though. Maybe we can find some sort of incredible item that will help us in the next run. We have a gem. Items for sale. Let's just go with it. Let's just go with this one. Maybe there's like a secret underground thing. Oh, I wrote down Swimbird as a possible password. Press enter. Log in. Swimbird. Maybe with a space. No. Okay. Swimbird's not the password. I'll keep Swimbird noted, but I've crossed out possible password. Right, let's see what we have behind this door. We're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Laboratory. Experimental house features. Let's check that out. Heating and cooling curves. H2O, so that's water. Melting point. Room temperature. Complete thaw. Melting point. Ice. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure. 93 kPa in Mount Holly freezer. Test 205 at freezer. Test 205 at freezer? Question mark? Oh, the way I wrote freezer is awful. I typically work over at Zinkel Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with new turbine tests. I think I need some help. Sorry. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find a laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. mean, these could all be clues. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Lab needs boiler room. Needs boiler room. Didn't we see the boiler room? Was that not a red room? No power. Okay, it needs power from the boiler room. Clear. Clear, 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 clear. Periodic table of elements. Okay. Ah. Aha. Okay. Okay. Oh, and it points to that as to probably the solution. Okay. Shit. So, how am I going to... Wait, 3 and 8 and 12. I'm going to try and write this down succinctly. 2, and then 1 down. That's 9, and next to it is 11. It's in the same column as 8. And then diagonal from that is 10. And then you have the other, the one. We have 1 empty column. And we have 4 and 7. And we have 2 blank. We have 1, and then across from that is 6. Dot, 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 dot. And then this is a blank space, and 5. Okay, I should be able to... I think I noted this down in a way that's easy for me to see. So, 1 is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. PU. 1. PU. 2 is... I made a mistake, I think. No, I did well. I just wrote it down horrifically. Okay, 2 is S. S. 3 is H. It so far writes out push. I'm assuming we're going to have a word. 4 is TH, because it's this one. TH. 5 is 1 over 1 push RE, push 3 so far. 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3U. 3U. Am I doing that right? Am I? Is that right? 4 is TH. Yes. 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that is RE. And 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 up. Yeah, so that is EU. Alright. Maybe it'll loop round. 7 is next to 4, which is PA. 3 UPA. 3 up. It's probably going to make sense. 8 is F. Just an F. 3 up F. 9 is 3 up after. TE after. I'm expecting an R for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After, because RN after 3 up, push 3 up after. Is it still making sense? still have 11 and 12 left. 11 is 1, 2, 3 after just an I. After 12 is NE. Push 3 after 9. And it points to, this is the boiler room puzzle. Boiler puzzle in lab. Right, okay. Push 3 after 9. Push 3 up after 9. Well, we can't do it because we don't have the power, but okay. Welcome to Mount Holly Laboratory. Press enter. Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Continue with experiment. Okay. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan, or for each bedroom you draft after your second, or whenever you draft a shop room. Well, we can do an archived floor plan. We have a dead end already. We can't go to the antechamber, so we might as well try that. Spread dirt on the driveway. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. We don't have any keys. Or gain 3 gold from each red room in your house. We don't have any use for the gold currently, so spread dirt on the driveway seems like a good choice now. After approval, this experimental feature will remain active for the rest of the day. We can check out what's going on in the driveway. Experiment start. Oh, we probably need like a shovel for that so we can get items. Research logs. No experiments found. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Okay. There's an experiment in progress at the moment. Would you like to pause the experiment? No. Log into network. Okay, we don't know the password. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. Okay. Email. We already know that... No. There wasn't a mail. There was only login. So that's probably behind the password then. Email not accessible at security. So we know that. Because there is no electronic mail. So it's either behind the password or not available at all. Okay. Interesting. Interesting room. Very interesting room. Okay, we can still go here. Archived room. Archived room, so we can try the experiment. The rest isn't very interesting either way. Experiment successful. That's spooky as hell. What did we draw? You cannot see floor plans while drafting in this room. Did we not have the dark room in the utility closet? Wait. Hang on. We had that, right? We had that right here. Yeah! Oh, is it on now? Oh, that's so interesting. That's super interesting. Yeah, it's open now. He has something in his... He has something in his hand that I can't read. Oh, that's the orchard, because that's the padlock. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume from one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. We saw that one in her bedroom. I said that's a very... Right? That's a very lovely picture. That's what I said, I think. That's the writer lady, I think. Marigold. Staff. Oh, here they are. Clear. Okay. There's something sinister about these pictures. I don't know why. It's because of the soundtrack as well. Sinker, could that be a password? We've seen it before in the lab notes. What's on these? Nothing. Well, we still have a door to explore. Can't afford this. Boudoir doesn't give us anything. It could possibly... But that's fine. Let's do the archive floor plan. Oh, this is a furnace. I was going to say, is this a boiler room? But it's a furnace. The main centralized heat source for the estate. You might find yourself starting to sweat after drafting this room. You're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. I thought it was a boiler room. That would have been awesome. It's not, right? Like, this doesn't... This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Yeah, okay. No. That's a big no on that. Okay, we go across. There's only one room we can draft that's left because the other ones are all dead ends. And we have a reroll, so we might as well use that unless there's a room we're very interested in. Laundry room, launder currency. That's archived one. Oh, am I gonna reroll? I don't like the gymnasium. This is a new one, a guaranteed new one. So let's just do that, and we can launder money. I want to save one, I think. Oh, wasn't there... Are there trunks in the main hall now? Safety pin. These have occurred. Bleach. The service costs 5 and will exchange all of your gems with all of your... Okay, so I don't have enough. Okay. Okay, I can't do any of these, but you can convert items. Okay, fun. Not useful now, but we know what it does now. So that was our last room. Let's go outside. Let's check out the driveway. How do we get there? Through the drawing room to the entrance hall. We can go outside. Ah. Yes. Would have been great if we had a shovel now. Do we have a commissary? Can we buy it? No, we can't. But we can check out our Lucky Rabbit's Foot before we call it a day. I want to see the orchard again. That was this way, I believe. And then what? Oh, it's not here. Right? Or is it over there? Oh, it seems to be over there. We've got a couple of possible... We've got 22... $22.85. 3, 4, 5. Okay. 27. And 86. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Those are not for that. Alright, so the dirt on the driveway would have been great if we had a shovel. But we don't. And that's fine. Let's toss a coin in the well. Let's check in our rabbit's foot. And let's call it a day. We can make another wish, right? Maybe the dirt will be there the next day because it's not in the estate. Oh. Can't go over the flower bed. Make a wish. I hope this will pay off at some point. Surely it's not a useless thing, right? Surely it does something. Right, let's check out or check in a rabbit's foot. Okay, yeah. So left from here. Through the spare room. Check item. It's the only thing we have. Lucky rabbit's foot has been checked. Right, let's call it a day. I mean, I feel like this was a good day. I feel like this was an alright day. Mount Holly Rustic Villa. Rank reached 5. Steps taken 58. Items found only 1. New rooms 6. See, we got a lot of new rooms. And we know what rooms do now. That's important as well. Even if it's a dud, it's nice to... Okay. 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 Okay, the dirt on the driveway is gone. Unfortunately. Let's try again. What do we get? Let's go for the parlor. Let's do the boxes again. Getting a little tired of the boxes, I will say. But they give nice rewards. The gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. Well, both are true. Both can't be true, so either one of these is a lie. All 3 statements are false. That's not true, so that's a false statement. 2 statements are false. So it would be in a white one. It's in a white one. Yeah! I'm so good at these. Hallway is our best bet. Let's go left. View inventory of all items currently in the house. Yeah, let's go for that one. Cost a gem, but the security room has been kind of fun so far. Right. Let's set the security level to low. Press enter. Keycard system. System settings. Set security level to low. Confirm setting. Offline mode. We need it unlocked. So once we find the breaker box, we can go through those. This can be a dead end. You're more likely to draw red rooms for drafting. We don't like that one. We'll go with that one because that gives us 10 extra steps. Let's see. Alright. Spread gems in each green room. The other 2 are red. I would have liked to have green rooms to have gems spread into. But unfortunately, I don't. It does cost a gem, but the other ones aren't great. So let's just go with the... What is it? The patio? I don't have a gem, though. I saw a note. I just wanted to check if there's anything else. Can I open these? I can't. It looks nice, though. Look at that. Cute view. Occasionally, you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. I figured that out already, but thank you so much. Let's go for the pantry. Get an apple. Get the coins. move on. Commissary, gems for, items for sale. Don't have a lot of coins yet, but let's just check it out. And we know the with and without. So it's day 6. Day 6. Today's with and without are coat and stretcher. I'm going to call it a stretcher. See what we can buy. A gem. We can buy the shovel. Are we going to save our coins? No, I'm just going to buy a gem. Fuck it. You never know. It's locked. And we can't open it up yet. Alright. We'll go back. Possibly we can open that later if we find a key card. For now, we've set it to low, so we should expect 1 or 2, it said. So one's over there. We can find a maximum of 1 other then. We can go through this hallway. Let's see how these connect. Dining room would connect to the entrance hall as well. Bedroom's just going to loop. You may draw after rank 8 has been reached. But we haven't. We're at rank 4. So let's do the drawing room. Or at rank 2, in fact. So that opens up to the hallway. Let's see. Do we have anything we like? The den. Pretty good. Let's redraw. Just... Oh, cloister. 3 gems. Oh my god. Keys for sale. I mean, it's a new one. We should probably... We'd probably be wise to open up as many new rooms as we can, right? Ooh. 1 key, 3 key, special key. This one's a good room. But we need loads of coins. Can't afford anything right now. Lockpick kit. Nothing. Alright. Let's see. The den would have 1 dead end. I don't like that. Let's do the spare room so we can bridge that gap. Oh, we have a dead end already. Oh, we get items. Possibly a keycard. That would be lovely. Otherwise, it's a dead end, this run. Yeah, no. It's dead. Super dead. Okay. Well, that's it then. That was a short run. Let's deposit a coin into the well. Make a wish. I wonder when this is going to do something. Alright. Call it a day. Call it. Mount Holly, small cottage. Total rooms 13. Rank reached 4. Steps taken 21. Items found 0. New rooms 2. Save and continue. Day 7. Let's try again. The den, probably. Yeah, let's go for the den. There's still so much we have to discover, right? There's so many rooms. And we haven't really gotten close. Trunk is locked. We haven't really gotten close to getting near the antechamber. Surely we should be able to get close to it. Items for sale. Let's just open her up. Let's see what the with and without is. I still don't know what it is. It's day 7. Yes, day 7. Put in. And dunes. Magnifying glass, sledgehammer, sleeping mask. The sledgehammer is nice for the trunk that we have, so we don't need a key for it. Magnifying glass, I don't know yet. Running shoes, I'm assuming, has a step bonus. Sleeping mask, I don't know what that does either. Oh, nice. 2 dead ends. Let's go into the chapel then. And lose a coin that we don't have. Still don't know what the chapel puzzle is about, if it even is a puzzle. Go to the corridor, because it's the only one we can afford that has an extra room or a door. Nook. It's going to be the one now. Security room costs a gem. This is a red room. Let's try the spare room. Oh, we need all of these gems. All of them require gems. We're gonna need to have... The dead ends seem to give more items, to be fair. We're not gonna get anywhere. Oh, lost a coin. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Let's do that. And it's a new room. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft a library. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Swimbird by Marion Marigold, The Fixed Stars, History of Orindia, Pump System User Manual, or Drafting Steps. Oh, all of these look good. Let's go for Swimbird because we've read about it. We'll check that one out. It's empty. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to put up the... Yeah, I accidentally discovered that already. Empty. But yeah, you can read more about the room you're in. Mount Holly records. Total time, 2 hours and 10 minutes. Total day, 7. Longest day, 34 minutes. Average day, 20 minutes. Steps taken, so many, so many, so many. Total rooms drafted. Billiard rooms. We solved the puzzles in the billiard rooms and the parlors every time we drafted them, so that's good. So these are just stats. Cute. So like a hidden lever. Mount Holly scrapbook. First item checked. Lucky rabbit's foot. It's the orchard again. Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. My favourite floor plans parlour, can't seem to ever pass it up. Most drafted parlour, commissary, den. Most paid for commissary, passageway, drawing room. Most time spent in entrance hall. Yeah, I was idling between recording sessions, so that doesn't surprise me. Security after that. And the laboratory. Yeah, we spent some time in there. Contraptions I've made. Contraptions? Largest purchase. Paid in full. Have a great day. Green salad. Most avoided floor plans. Nursery, bunk room, office. Got this holly here. That's a holly, right? Okay. Nursery, bunk room, and office. We need to draw the nursery then. Or need to. It's one we haven't drawn yet, apparently. Perhaps it was because we lacked the gems or they were a dead end when we didn't want one. Secret passage, pretty good. But it'll be a dead end regardless. Combine inventory to create new items. We don't have anything currently, do we? No, we don't. But it's free and it's a new room. Let's try it. Let's try it out. Gonna check, scan the sides first. Ooh, sledgehammer. Oh. You have an R. 8. Stones cut by hand and letters wrote do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is of 10 lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. So we've got 8. And there's the letter R next to it. 8R. I'm gonna write that down. I don't know what it means yet. Okay, the middle. Combine inventory to create new items. Sledgehammer. I don't have any other items. Well, I have a sledgehammer now. So that's nice. Can I go through this? There's a secret book I can pull. No? Okay. Can't buy anything because we have 0 coins. Can't go through there. Wasn't there a trunk here? Yes! Gems! Ooh, we can get some spicy rooms with that. Alright. Parlor, no, dead end. Passageway. Requires 2 gems, and we just got a load of gems, so let's go for that. That's blocked off. Let's go. Guest bedroom. Whenever you enter that, these are all dead ends. Let's go for the breaker box because it's been useful in other rooms so far. Gymnasium on, garage on, keycards entry system off. The dark room is on, so we should be able to see in there if we draw it. Pantry. Yeah, we're gonna have to loop round. Well, let's try it. We can go to the commissary afterwards to see if we can buy anything. Or we can toss it in the well. Part will go round. Bedroom will loop back and will be dead-ended. Security room. We turned off the security passes, so we might as well buy it. It's going to be reset the next day anyways. Let's make sure there's no security doors. Press enter. Oh, since they're off. Right, that's what I said earlier, right? We might as well set the keycard... Oh, no. Keycard system. Set the doors to high, because they will be unlocked now. Set security levels. And we won't use any keys on them. Change offline mode. It's going to be unlocked. Confirm settings. Back. Exit. Right, let's hope for some good drafts. We need to go round the corner now. Let's hope, let's hope. Experimental house features. Yeah. We're back in the lab. Has this changed? No, surely not. No, that hasn't changed. Okay, let's try the experimental house feature again. Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you're free to experiment. Yeah, we read that. Each time you eat an apple, or each time you find some trash we'll dig in, or whenever you draft an archived floor plan. Ooh, which one is more likely to happen today? We could put this out once we have one of those... Once we know which one is going to be most likely, right? Because if we draw the archives now, for example... it's going to be a dead end, anyway. Am I going to do the parlor again? Oh no, the drawing rooms! Oh no, we don't have the gems. Can we back out? Oh, we can't. Fuck. Oh, that's a shame. Well, we can get gems, but then what? We can gain this, but then what? Alright, well, whatever. Only one box is true. Only one box contains gems. That is true, so that one's false. So there's 2 truths. So this one has to be true. The gems are in the white box. They're in the white box. Right, and that's the end of this run again. Yay, gems that we can't spend. Right, let's check the commissary. Oh, an apple. Might as well. Oh, there was an apple right here. That might have changed things. Turn to menu. That might have changed things. Continue with experiment. Each time you eat an apple, gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Well, we'll do this. Because we can't draft anymore. Maybe we'll get some gold. I don't know if we have any red rooms. Well, we have the... We have a red room, right? We have the chapel, but we didn't get any gold. Oh, but we didn't eat an apple yet. Now we're getting the gold. Okay. So now we might be able to buy something. So we're not completely done yet. We may still be able to do something useful. Do we have a coat room? We do not. Sledgehammer, magnifying glass. It's the only one we can afford. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. We can get to the corridor, to these rooms, without going through the chapel. So let's make sure we do that. Okay. Okay. Oh, can we see the password, do you think? Swan Song. Swan Song is the password. PW is Swan Song. Okay. Huge info. Huge info. We're not going there. Oh, we can't go through there. Oh, damn. I thought we could go to those. That's fine. Where do we want to go? The security room is across from us. Because we can unlock that now. But we want to inspect every note, honestly. Press enter. Log into network. One song. Yes! Password accepted. Connecting to network. Okay, so even if it's a dud, we do find out info. Staff services. Punch in, out. This service has been temporarily disabled. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly and all domestic staff has been placed on an extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Mrs. Babbage for more detail. Turn to staff services. Staff announcement. Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon, so if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you, your friends and faithful service. Okay, that's addressed to me. A request schedule change. This service has been temporarily disabled. As of November 4, place on extended paid leave in accordance with the instruction. Okay, it's the same thing. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite food, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of staff. Ooh, place a special order. Oh, what do I want? We haven't used the compass yet. So let's place that order. This order is estimated to take 1 to 2 days. Is this okay? Approve order. Okay. Interesting. Remote terminal access. It is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA. Shelter. Okay. And office. We've not found either of these, but the laboratory we found. Connecting to terminal. Welcome to Mount Holly's laboratory. Experiment setup. Research logs. Pause experiment. No, we don't need to. Log into network. Swan Song. So are we in the network of the laboratory now? We can go to the laboratory and see that. Staff services, remote terminal. The staff services... Yeah, okay, exhausted all those options. Remote terminal access we've done. Electronic mail. The permissions of this terminal do not allow for access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed by the terminal located in the office. We had a red note that said it could only be accessed through the security. We are in the security, so that's not possible. The office has the mail. Okay, return to network menu. We haven't found the office yet. Data transfer. Data transfers from Synca are not currently available. Okay. Glossary of terms. Okay, what's the Dirigiblocks? In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Dirigiblocks. To the dismay of board members of the staff, the cabinet has not been in working order for the last several years. Although the game is not currently accessible, it is scheduled to be added in a future patch. Alright, we have to watch out for that then. So that's a game dev note. Holiday, checked item, draft pool, draw. Right. East Wing, exhaust. When you steps reach 0, you are exhausted and to... Okay, yeah, I get that. Gold coins, green room, key cut door, history. History? As an architect, you may wish to view the previous layouts and room configurations from days past. This useful feature can be accessed from the system menu. Luck. Mechanical, network permanent. Okay. Tomorrow, trunk, west wing. West wing rooms of the house are the 9 rooms that border the very left edge of the house. Okay, so they're, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Log out. Let's see if we can find anything additional in the lab. It's right next to us. Beautiful. Because we can log in here. See if we get a different thing. Log into network. Swan song. Scene's the same. Staff services. Yeah, return. Electronic mail. But we did access the terminal and then logged in. So let's log in again at security and make sure there's not different options there. That we've actually exhausted all of our options. Swan song. Password accepted. We tried all the staff services. Electronic mail. No, okay. It's the same. Data transfer. Yeah. Alright. 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 That's it. Let's toss a coin in the well, because I'm sure it'll pay off in some distant future. Make a wish. Alright. Well, that's the estate for today. Call it a day. Can't really do anything else, so that's it. Goodbye. And that's actually an excellent point to call this episode a day. Thank you for watching. We're continuing this. We have to reach the antechamber. I'm so invested. See you next time. Bye.